On to race number 5. We'll come back to this end of that saying it was obviously painted in a good light, but Class 4 over the 1650 is the 5th. Deja Vu heads them back into Class 4 company. Easy Hedge. All weather for the first time for him. Quick Return was beaten favourite last time out. Sha Tin, last start course and distance winner. Elusive State runner-up, 2 starts back behind Ugly Warrior. Foxbat's winner 2 starts back, and down to hit a home run. Vincent Ho from Barrier 1.
Right, Sea Eagle is race 5, Class 4. Beauty Connection stepping up to 1650. That's never been tried. He's got pace over 1,000, so the likely leader possibly. Deja Vu to roll forward from a wide barrier. Sha Tin should get almost a similar run to what he got last outing when he was a winner at a big price. I don't know whether anything will take off from the back. Maybe Elusive State might want to get moving a little early. He looks to be caught wide. This horse is going well. Quick Return, he's racing well. His track work's been good. He had the wet slow last time, so he had a slight excuse there. But prior to that, he did everything bar win. And he's going nicely enough. Sha Tin did win that race that Quick Return was in. Had a perfect run. But he's come out of that race okay. And he's moving well enough here to suggest it wasn't a fluke. He gets a low barrier draw, so we get his chance once again as well, I thought.
All right, OK. Well, let's start off with Quick Return. Barrier 4, Zach Purden in the saddle. Let's hear from him as he speaks with Ed Sadler.
Zach, Quick Return, good run from him a couple of starts ago. What do you think of his last run, though?
It was obviously disappointing on face value, but the track that day was wet, and I just think maybe he didn't handle it. So getting back onto a drier surface on the dirt is probably going to be more suitable for him. He's continued to work well since, so we'll just put a line through that and hopefully he bounces back to what he done 2 starts ago.
He's worked his way down to a rating here in this grade. He's drawn well. Is this his opportunity, do you think, on Wednesday night?
Well, he's had plenty of opportunities, you know, none more so than 2 starts back when he just sort of pulled up once he got there. So until he hits a line first, we'll just wait and see when he does it.
All right, he's an early favourite again at this stage. That's a Quick Return. Plenty of others to consider, though. We'll look at Spicy Carco. Well, Quick Return here again, and Aero Luminance. So Spicy Carco has been reasonably consistent on this surface now. He has, yeah. He's a horse that's trialled particularly well leading into this race also for Tommy Berry, who is going to ride from 10. And I think just due to the fact that he does like the surface and he's got the score on the board over the distance as well, he's one to consider seriously. Yeah, definitely. The 10 put me off a bit, though, because when he did win his races, he had everything go his way. He's the sort of horse that needs everything to go his way because he can be a bit quirky. Right, OK. Foxbat was very impressive. A couple of starts back, flew down the outside for victory. Has been beaten since. This is his trial back on the 16th. He has, Andrew, yes. Only had a few starts for Frankie Law, but Frankie seems to have got this horse switched on. I like this trial. This is a really good trial, and I think stepping to the longer trip is going to suit him because he just struggles to stay in touch over the shorter trips. Having said that, he was able to not stay in touch and still win in Class 5. Obviously more difficult when you step up a class, but the up in distance is a key factor to his chance. I think he's a serious contender. Yeah, if he runs that distance, then definitely. Yeah. All right, but Quick Return, I know you've been following him, Paul. You with him again? Yeah, we're going to be with Quick Return again. I do like him. I think he'd get his opportunity. I like Easy Hedge coming onto the surface for the first time. He's by Magli Dioro, and we've seen these other ones like Turin Pell and also Classic Emperor by the same side. They do like the all-weather. So got him in there for 2nd. Deja Vu, we'll give him another chance in 3rd. He's back down into Class 4 now. An amazing feeling. I made my long shot last time. He did get it. I had a slight excuse. I was slightly disappointed, but his work's been good again since. So we're going to put him in for 4th. So I went 4, 2, 1 and 6. Yeah, I'm with you. I think the 4, it's not an easy night, but he looks sort of again nailed on as a banker type, and he could easily win it. Had excuses on the sort of wetter track last start. Prior to that, did everything bar win, as Paul mentioned. Foxbat, I think, might be the main danger, stepping to the longer trip. He's a horse that likes his surface. Spicy Carcar does as well. And Sha Tin, yes, he was 60 to 1, but I don't know whether it was a complete fluke. He's lightly raced and he'll get the same run again, so he deserves a spot in the tips, I thought. 4, 12, 5, 8. All right. Yeah, I think Quick Return's the one to beat. I'll throw one up at odds, though. Golden Achiever. Hasn't run the all-weather. Check out the trials there if you get a chance, and he has drawn well too. All right, that was race number 5. Again, a quick break for us. Back with the 6th right after this.